I got some dahlia bulbs from Eden Brothers, and it might be a little bit late to plant this, but I'm going to try to plant a couple of bulbs and then probably like store the others and just wait until next spring to plant them. So first I am gonna open the dinner plate dahlia bulb that is cafe au lait, and I've seen some sprouts coming out, so I think this is my best bet if I want to plant it now. This is the one that should be planted, but let's check and see what's going on with them. And this is my first time planting dahlia bulbs. I have planted peonies with success, but even that was like a 3-year journey. So you can see like this one is broken off. So I don't know if that would do any good, but I'm just gonna cut it and see what happens with that. But it might be a dead tuber, and also the one on top. Okay. And so there's sprout coming out, but it's like coming down. So I guess they were looking for the light. I'm gonna plant them down like this. And that's the cafe au lait. I'm gonna put this too. I don't know. It has roots coming out though. We'll see, but it might be dead tubers. And then this one is also a clump, which I guess I'm grateful for, but I was expecting to just have one tuber. And it's pretty dried out, and they said if I want to plant it I need to wait until sprouts comes out to water it, but there are sprouts. We will see. So this is another one. I don't know if I'm going to plant both, but because since both have sprouted, I might as well. I'm going to put it aside because I don't want to mix the varieties. All right. And this one is dahlia bulb dinner plate. It's also cafe au lait, but it's the cafe au lait supreme. It says here it's just color white. So I thought I ordered one that's a little bit more pinkish. Oh, so okay, so the first one is pink and white, and this one is just white. So, oh, so this one is sprouting too. So, I don't know. I might have to plant all of them now and see what happens because I thought I could like keep some and plant for later. But okay, so okay, so this one's a bit having a sprout rot. So I don't know. Just cut it off, I guess. This is not gonna help any. So I definitely only ordered 2 bulbs per pack, but obviously because some of them is broken off, it seems like it's more than 2 bulbs. So this one has a sprout coming out too, and this one definitely has one. So, and it's supposed to go up like that. So I guess I'm gonna try to plant a couple in ground and maybe 1 or 2 in a container. So I'm about to plant this dahlia in this plastic nursery pot, and as you can see it's already sprouting, and I'm using the Miracle Grow potting mix as my soil. Okay, so the instruction was to have soil twice as deep as the tuber and then have 2 inches of soil on top of it. So I think this is good, and I'm just going to cover it with soil. Okay. And it's recommended not to water it unless the soil is really dry. So I'm not going to do that. And it's actually about to rain. So I might actually cover this out so it doesn't get too soaked. And then I'm just going to wait for it to sprout and see what happens. But that's very easy to plant a dahlia tuber. But now it's just a waiting game to see if it grows. See, it's very quick and easy. I planted the rest of the tubers in ground, so we'll see what happened with those. For the rest of the tubers, I decided to plant them in ground in different areas just to see how they grow. The smaller ones I planted on the side of the house where it's getting about 6 hours of full sun and the rest of time is partially shaded by the trees. And I spaced them out maybe 2 feet apart. And with this tuber that has roots and sprout, I planted it in an area where it gets full sun for most of the days. And this is where I actually have my peonies and alocasias, and they grow really well here. I was trying to maneuver the sprout to grow up, but it ended up breaking off, but that's okay. Hopefully, so I'm just making sure it's properly buried in ground, and I didn't water this at all. So I'll keep you updated as this Dahlia Cafe Au Lait grows.